Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep.
That moonstopper. Oh, wait a minute! Richard Hawkins out of nowhere just grabbed the leg of Hector Rodriguez and CJ Parker now.
Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own desire. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad we had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. Everybody wants to rule the world. The world.
Hawkins at ringside. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MPWF episode 11 of 2021. My name's Dwayne James Johnny Feelgood and I am your host for the evening. Tonight we are live from Baltimore, Maryland for MPWF action on the road to Summer Slam. Before we get on to the matches, as you can see as they cycle, I just want to say one more time, rest in peace Eddie Mac Dorsey. You have been a splendid member of the CAW Wrestling community, and what you've done for so many of us, fans and creators alike, can never be unmatched. You're a great person and a great friend, and we wish you the best and to rest in power, my friend. And tonight, this episode is dedicated to you and everything that you stood for and everything you did with the CAW's Champions League. Thank you very much. With that said, folks, let's get into the action. As you can see here, later tonight, Billy Ray Peterson will take on Shane Carter, and our main event of the evening, it will be for the MPWF Women's World Championship. Serenity will challenge Fae Bartlett. That and so much more here tonight, folks. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the action that's going to take place tonight. And look at this. Look at how we're starting the show off. Opening contest. The Cruiserweight Classic continues, making his way to the ring, representing the World Wrestling Future. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Cypher. The Cypher, ladies and gentlemen, as a man who has been building steam upon steam here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation and the World Wrestling Future. He has captivated the minds of the fans in a way that very few have here in the MPWF. Straightforward, blunt, the man is about the fight. I say it every time he comes to the ring. And he is in the Cruiserweight Classic in the losers bracket, already of losing to Phoenix Oscuro. He is a part of the final 6 men left in this tournament. Who will go on a challenge for the undisputed Cruiserweight Championship? In his mind, in his belief, he believes so strongly that he will be the Cruiserweight Champion, as is everybody else left in this tournament. It has been a long, grueling Cruiserweight tournament, but it will be all worth it for whoever the man is that could raise the Cruiserweight strap at the end of the tournament. And you heard that ovation there, ladies and gentlemen. His opponent, the son of the owner of the Major Pain Wrestling Federation, the son of a legend, a man who is creating his own destiny here in the MPWF. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Eagle, making his way also with his partner and best friend Scorpion Zinda, representing the ever-popular tag team of Gen X. This tournament's been going on for a while. Gen X earned themselves a #1 contendership match at some point for the MPWF tag team titles, and they are looking to cash that in after Marcus Eagle could perhaps win this tournament. But something else that's interesting about this situation as well is this is the second time in this season that Marcus Eagle and the Cypher will meet face to face in the ring. We will talk about that as the match goes, but listen to this place. Baltimore is rocking for Gen X here tonight. What an ovation for Marcus Eagle and Gen X here tonight. What a night we have in store for you. Episode 11, we are on the road to SummerSlam, and here we go. Cypher versus Marcus Eagle 2. This was the main event of the very first return show on YouTube for the MPWF of the World Wrestling Futures Takeover between the Cypher and Marcus Eagle, and they're doing it again. It is the losers bracket 4th round. Once again, folks, for all of you that are joining the MPWF for the first time, and we have had so many new fans joining and resubscribing to the MPWF or subscribing for the first time, watching us or following us on Twitter. If this is your first time watching the MPWF, welcome. Join the craziness that is known as the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. This is going to be a battle of wills between these two. The Cypher is dead set on getting to the Cruiserweight Championship. Marcus Eagle, not only does he want to get to the Cruiserweight Championship, but does not want to lose for the second time of this season to the Cypher. He's now working on the arm here as we have a little bit of chain wrestling to kick the show off here tonight. You know, still to come, we need to hear from CJ Parker, the brand new MPWF World Champion, and Richard Hawkins as to to what this unity, what this new duo is here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. There's a strike there by the Cypher. As well as tonight, we're looking to hear from the Avenger after he assaulted Ryan Sparks on last week's episode. Shane Carter will be in action. The Women's Championship will be in the main event. So much here tonight on episode 11. Coming up to our upcoming Click Preview MPWF Summer Slam, the first Summer Slam event we've had on YouTube since 2013, folks. I am so excited and cannot wait for this show. As the Cypher now whipping Marcus Eagle off the ropes. Marcus Eagle in trouble here. You know, I know Marcus Eagle now reversing. He's about to say something here, but the action is fast. As Marcus Eagle now with a leapfrog. Marcus Eagle with a drop kick there, taking down the Cypher. Marcus Eagle going for a quick cover here, trying to finish it one. And just a one count there. You know, Marcus Eagle has definitely improved his game since being on the main roster, officially moving up the night after WrestleMania, where again we've seen the success of Gen X. And the fans want to see Gen X do a lot more tag team wrestling. And with the Cruiserweight Classic coming to a near end soon, we will see them in action as the Cypher saw that coming and knocking Marcus Eagle to the outside the ring. And now look at this. Oh, right to the announce table. Now, this is a hell of a way to kick off the show here tonight as the Cypher now has Marcus Eagle up. And what's he going for here? Oh, he's got him up in a powerbomb position, and this doesn't look good for Marcus Eagle. And oh, he powerbombs him on the table, but he doesn't go through it. Nasty impact for Marcus Eagle. And the Cypher is not going to worry about injuring Marcus Eagle in this matchup. If he does, he does. You know, well liked by the MPWF fan base. The Cypher is a man that, when it comes to his opponents, will do and win by any means necessary. A specimen from Queens, New York, as he has him up here now. Oh. Catching Marcus Eagle there in the ropes. And now the Cypher pounding away at Marcus Eagle. A brawler, a fighter. Very different from the Cruiserweight style that you're used to. We usually see a lot more lucha, a lot more indie style wrestling, a lot more high flying in the Cruiserweight division. Much of what Marcus Eagle does bring to the table. But the Cypher more ground based. If you watch the Cruiserweight division back in 2002 on SmackDown, very Jamie Noble-esque with the way he fights. And, oh, look at that. Marcus Eagle showing that two can play that game as well. And Marcus Eagle, no, I think the Cypher reversed it there. Went for a drop kick. Cypher reversed it. And now overhead belly-to-belly suplex. And now you see Scorpion's in the coaching on the outside the ring, telling his best friend, let's go here. If you lose this matchup, you are officially eliminated from the Cruiserweight Classic. There is a round of 16 tournament with 16 men in it. Two brackets, the loser's bracket, the winner's bracket. We are in the fourth round of the loser's bracket. The winner of this matchup will advance to the loser's bracket semifinals, which will take place on the upcoming World Wrestling Futures Click Preview. New Blood Rising, and oh my goodness, what a kick there. The Pele variation by Marcus Eagle. And now the Cypher needed to try and catch a break there in the corner as Marcus Eagle has taken back control of this matchup. And now he hits the drop kick this time and leaves the boots in the face for a little bit of extra stank on it. And now Marcus Eagle got him up here. And now this could be the Ushi Garoshi, and he hits it. Eagle now going for the cover here, trying to finish it off. Referee, 1, 2, and 3. No, Cypher gets the shoulder up, and Marcus Eagle checking in with the official. It's going to take a lot to beat a man like the Cypher. It's going to take a lot to beat a man like Marcus Eagle. You know, we talked about the stuff that's going through the mind of Marcus Eagle. You know, his father may find some closure when he competes with Mason Gray in a no-hold-bars, no rules, no restrictions matchup at SummerSlam as the Cypher goes for the rare top rope crossbody. 2, and 3, and no! Marcus Eagle gets the shoulder up. And now, oh, missed there. Marcus Eagle able to move out the way, but the Cypher gets up to his feet first. He may have knocked the wind out of Marcus Eagle with that crossbody, and now going for the Boston Crab is a very smart maneuver by the Cypher as he is now wrenching back here. A move popularized by the young lions of all dojos worldwide. The Cypher knows how effective it is, how simple the move is, but how much it hurts his opponent as Marcus Eagle grabs the ropes. Now, the Cypher is the only World Wrestling future superstar, left in the Cruiserweight Classic. Oh, what a left fair hand there by the Cypher. You know, he's got the entire developmental brand of the MPWF on his back. The fact that the Cypher is this far in the tournament is a testament to how good he is in the ring. As Marcus Eagle fight back there. Another forearm and another one. But the Cypher not falling down yet. Marcus Eagle now got the Cypher. And face first into the turnbuckle. This could be bad here for the Cypher. Marcus Eagle perhaps going for a superplex. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Marcus Eagle goes to the outside the ring. Oh, this is going to be bad here, folks. This isn't going to be good. Marcus Eagle now suplex to the outside the ring. Oh, my goodness, folks. Marcus Eagle throwing caution to the wind and may have just ended the Cypher in this matchup. Marcus Eagle does not want a repeat of Takeover and a superplex to the outside of the ring. The Cypher is in big trouble right now. This is a maneuver that took out Chase Stevens, that compromised the former MPWF champion Sub-Zero Angel Ramirez Ortiz, and Marcus Eagle now throwing the Cypher into the ring and now gonna go for the cover. And Marcus Eagle, folks, is advancing in the Cruiserweight Classic. And no, he's not. No, he's not. Somehow the Cypher got the shoulder up, but I want you to notice something. The Cypher didn't kick the arm up. The Cypher barely got the shoulder up here. And now Marcus Eagle got a powerbomb. And now go for a powerbomb here. The Cypher in a world of trouble. 2, and this is it. And oh, the referee is saying that he kicked out, but I don't know if I saw it. As Marcus Eagle now dropping a knee right to the face of the Cypher. Folks, the Cypher is in bad shape. He is in bad shape, and I think he just got split open there. Marcus Eagle now going to end this matchup here. And oh, the Cypher trying to fight back. How he is doing this, I don't know. Schoolboy, cover 1. No, he's got him up here. A powerbomb. I don't know what reserves the Cypher is going off of. The man from Queens, New York. Going into everything he's ever been through as a kid. Everything he's ever been through in his entire life. He knows how big the opportunity to be the Undisputed Cruiserweight Champion is. That could be the only thing that is keeping him going in this matchup after that suplex to the outside the ring. Pure, unadulterated adrenaline. And now the Cypher, oh no, miss off the top rope. Knees to the mat. Marcus Eagle had it scouted, saw it coming. And Marcus Eagle now going to go for the second Ushigoroshi of this matchup. And folks, it is just a matter of time before Marcus Eagle moves to the next round of the Cruiserweight Classic. Kick to the gut. Ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. Bloodline. No, wait, reversal. Cypher there with a Hurricane Rana out of nowhere. I don't think I've ever seen the Cypher use a Hurricane Rana before. Reversed it. Now the Cypher got him up. Powerbomb. Splash Mountain Variety. Here it comes. And boom, he gets him. Oh, but he couldn't hook the leg. He could not hook the leg. The Cypher is in some bad trouble, folks. After that suplex, not enough energy to hook the leg here. And now the Cypher going to try and finish Marcus Eagle. Oh, no, wait. He's dragging him. Last time, it took a powerbomb on the apron for the Cypher to beat Marcus Eagle. And now Marcus Eagle hanging on. Oh, wait. Shot there in the gut. Sunset. 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 Referee needs to get down. 1, 2, 3, and oh. No, it's not. What a matchup, folks. Your opening contest of episode 11. It's a fight. It's a war between the Cypher and Marcus Eagle. Who will move to the semifinals of the losers bracket? Who will move one step closer to the Undisputed Cruiserweight Championship? And now Marcus Eagle. Oh my goodness. The impact. Scorpion's in the feels like this one is done now. Marcus Eagle going to set up one more time for his father's patented move, the Bloodline. And now perhaps his new finishing maneuver. Oh, reversal there by the Cypher. Desperation by the Cypher. Cypher got him up. Powerbomb. Powerbomb again. Hooking it. 1, 2. No, Marcus Eagle kicking out, but Cypher holds on. Cypher holds on. And look at the awkward position. Marcus Eagle's back's in. The Cypher holding with everything he's got. Everything he's got, Marcus Eagle trying to get to the ropes. The Cypher wrenching back on that awkward angle of the spine. Who is going to win? And Marcus Eagle taps out. And the Cypher has done it. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a match. Folks, the Cypher just collapsed to the ground. We're seeing the replays here. But the Cypher he may be way more hurt than we realized. What an effort by the Cypher and Marcus Eagle. Look at the replays of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Marcus Eagle thought he had the match done right here with the Bloodline, but reversal from the Cypher. The sunset flip. Look at how confident Scorpion Zinder is at this point to get the victory. A gutsy performance by the Cypher. Ladies, look, this is the future of the MPWF right here. I'm telling you right now that this match will main event a WrestleMania one day. I said it at TakeOver, and I'm saying it again tonight. The Cypher won this matchup, but ladies and gentlemen, at what cost? At what cost? What is the damage done to the Cypher? But as you see here, he has moved on to WWF New Blood Rising, where he will meet the winner of Johnny Monday and Fabulous, which will still come here later tonight. Folks, that was just the first match of the evening. And oh, look at this backstage here. Monster Mash jumping. John Smith of the Varsity Club, and what for? And now Kaz Michaels coming to save his partner. What on earth does Monster Mash want with the Varsity Club? I can't believe that, ladies and gentlemen. We were just talking about how good that match was. And then, oh my goodness. But, oh, wait a second. Here we go for some tag team competition. Dr. Ice Jr. and the Eclipse representing Team Hall of Fame. We've seen this match advertised on our Twitter page. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not following us, follow us at MPWF 2013 on Twitter. Remember to like, subscribe, and share all MPWF action. Remember to not only join us in the chat currently as we are discussing live, but comment once the video is done. It is good for the algorithm. It will continue to help the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. But Team Hall of Fame is looking to put some respect, or teach some respect, I should say, to their opponents coming up here next. And here it is, it's debut time, and Baltimore is not happy at all to see the Naturals. Former World Wrestling Future Tag Team Champions. A very impressive pair. Douchebag would be the word best describe Stacy and Mac Natural. Mac Natural, the man with the flick on his head. Stacy Natural with, you know, that circa 1997 Chris Jericho haircut. The Naturals. There ain't nothing natural about what they put inside their bodies when they go to the gym. But they are one of the most athletic and strongest tag teams I have ever seen in CAW Wrestling. And here, what a debut for them on the main roster to face the Team Hall of Fame, two legends of the MPWF game, two future Hall of Famers. And Baltimore has decided right away that they are not in the business of liking the Naturals at all. So here we go. Stacy and Mac Natural against Team Hall of Fame. And oh wow, you don't want to do that. Mac Natural getting in the face of the Eclipse, and the Eclipse knocking him down for his trouble when I said that they were going to teach them some respect. But folks, I'm still thinking about that matchup we just saw with the Cypher and Marcus Eagle. What a way to kick off episode 11 of the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. But you know, and again, with the attack we just saw from Monster Mash to the Varsity Club, we will let you know what the condition of John Smith is later on as the show continues. But everybody is jockeying in position for an opportunity to challenge for the MPWF Tag Team titles at Summer Slam. Team Hall of Fame came out on episode 10 and said that they are looking to be the next challengers as well as the Naturals. But you know, there's so many more people that are looking to challenge for the belts. If the Bloodshed Fight School can get back on the same page again, they will be looking to challenge for the tag team titles. You know, you have the Entourage, who will be looking to challenge for the belts here. Look at that. Stacey Natural out of nowhere. Catching Dr. Ice Jr. And there's something here that Team Hall of Fame does not want to do in this matchup. And that is underestimate the Naturals. You know, we've seen it if you've watched the World Wrestling Future. And again, if you haven't, that's our developmental league. It is on the very same page. The Major Pain Wrestling Federation here on YouTube. You can watch our developmental wrestling in action. You don't want to underestimate these two. They are very savvy in the ring. They are very ring aware and know exactly what they're doing. There seems to be this thing in wrestling where if a person is a former NFL player or a former college football player, nice impact there by Mac Natural, a former bodybuilder, that they are inept at pro or core wrestling, that they're not good at it, that they can't become as good as an indie wrestler or a wrestler in the developmental league that's been wanting to do this their entire life. That's absolutely incorrect. Look at the size, power, and speed of the Naturals with that move there. You know, they may not have had the love for wrestling that others had in their childhood, but what they do have is all the attributes to be successful. And that is what they're looking to do here in the tag team division. So right hand there. Stacey Natural starting to get vicious. The Naturals were not enjoying the fact that Team Hall of Fame were trying to put some respect in their brains. You know, again, huge to pin two men of this caliber in your debut if they could do it as an elbow. And now the cockiness starting to set in a bit. You know, they've managed to stop Dr. Ice Jr. as he knocks the Eclipse here. Now the Naturals are starting to feel good with themselves. Irish Whipman sending him into the corner, knocking the referee over. And now they are exercising their will as Mac Natural choked out Dr. Ice Jr. Stacey Natural there with a body splash. And now throwing him in a clothesline. Great offense here by the Naturals. And now going for the cover. This could be a... Oh no, the Eclipse breaking it up. Dr. Ice Jr. needs to make the tag to his partner. And now, wait. Going off the top rope here. And now, oh, he misses the leg drop. He misses the leg drop. And now, Dr. Ice Jr. Oh, nice fireman carry. And now here he is. He throws, oh, Mac Natural back inside the ring. Stacey Natural, oh, Dr. Ice Jr. is in trouble. They have managed to completely cut the ring in half. Even though Dr. Ice Jr. was able to fight out there, he still has another 180 of circumference to get to the other side to make the tag to Dr. Ice Jr. Another suplex there. Great tag team wrestling by the Naturals. And another slam there. And now Stacey back in control. What they need to do now is hit a big time move here and completely nullify the Eclipse so they can get the cover here, because Dr. Ice Jr. is in trouble. And Stacey Natural now jaw-jacking with the crowd, and that's giving the Eclipse the time to be tagged into this matchup. And now the Eclipse in a clothesline. And the Eclipse out another clothesline. And there are 3 clotheslines by the Eclipse, and he is fired all the way up. And now the Eclipse, right hand, 1 and only. The Eclipse now looking to hit his finishing maneuver perhaps. Oh no, going after Mac Natural. And the Eclipse with a suplex and throws him back inside the ring. Firm control is the Eclipse. And now if he can hit the total Eclipse or that modified net breaker we've seen him use recently. And oh, what on earth is Cannonball of the Monster Mash doing on the ring here? Cannonball distracting the Eclipse. The Eclipse asking the referee what's he doing out here. The Eclipse needs to stay focused in this matchup. And oh wait, Stacey Natural grabbing the Eclipse. And now, oh, what a move that is. What a move by Stacey Natural. And now he goes for the cover. 2. Oh my goodness. Distraction from Monster Mash. And the Naturals have won. Each tag team in the division is jockeying for position to see who will challenge the Varsity Club for the World Tag Team titles. And Monster Mash is clearly exercising their will here. I cannot believe it. The Naturals, I mean, it was an impressive performance, you know, outside of Monster Mash, but Team Hall of Fame looking like they were on the verge of winning this matchup. And their longtime rivals, Monster Mash, costing them the victory here. And the Naturals pick up their debut with victory in the MPWF against Team Hall of Fame. Are the Naturals the next tag team in line to challenge the Varsity Club for the World Tag Team titles? And here we are backstage with a challenger for the women's title, Serenity. And I can see how nervous that she could be for this huge opportunity tonight. And that is huge. To be able to tell the 9-year-old version of yourself that you were going to be in the main event tonight for the World Championship. That's the opportunity that Serenity has on tonight's show. And I believe it too. Serenity could join the list of Sasha Fierce, Yusha Atari, Helga, and Chandrella Cash as the women's champion tonight. It is all about belief. The ball is in her court. Some may not expect her to win, but she has that chance. And she says she hopes that Fae Bartlett underestimates her tonight, because she needs a lesson in respect. And tonight is her night. She can feel it. Baltimore feels it. Serenity may become the new MPWF Women's World Champion. And now this is something that I have been waiting for, and I know many others have been waiting for. Let's find out about the events that took place at the end of episode 10. Making his way to the ring, a legend in the MPWF game. Former world champion, former United States champion, former internet champion, former Mr. Money in the Bank, you name it, he's done it. The legit one. Richard Hawkins, a man whose clientele has been superb, trained under Vern Mungo. Chris World Champ has held the United States Championship since WrestleMania, and now it appears his new client, CJ Parker, is the current reigning and defending MPWF World Heavyweight Champion. When it comes to business, there is no better than the legit one, Richard Hawkins. But what we must find out here now is why and how. And I know for sure that Sub-Zero, Angel, Ramirez, Ortiz is definitely going to want to hear the explanation from Richard Hawkins and CJ Parker here tonight. And Baltimore giving Richard Hawkins a warm reception that he is all well used to by calling him an a-hole. Well, I mean, if you weren't such a you-know-what, people wouldn't treat you this way, Richard Hawkins. And Richard Hawkins mocking the fans as Angel Ortiz lost the championship, and the crowd here letting Richard Hawkins know how they feel about him. And that is true. That is fact. CJ Parker did become the world champion, and you heard it from the horse's mouth. He is now the new client of Richard Hawkins. And Richard Hawkins saying their union started at Clash of Champions. Let's take a look. this has been a master plan from Richard Hawkins all the way back since Clash of Champions. And of course he's letting Hector Rodriguez, who he wanted to be a part of his clientele as well, know that this could have been him. He says he didn't have the passion and drive that CJ Parker has. Hawkins saying that CJ Parker is the best wrestler in the game today, and now he has the world title to prove it, and now the world title has officially made him legit. So here, without further ado, the MPWF World Champion, legit CJ Parker. And oh my folks, this is different. The new MPWF World Champion, CJ Parker, decked out in dress clothes with the world title. A much cleaner look, a much different look. Now christened legit CJ Parker. He has sold his soul to Richard Hawkins to defeat Angel Ortiz to become the MPWF World Champion. Now some say, was it worth it? In CJ Parker's mind, it was, because he's the man with the big boy strap. He's the man with the world's heavyweight title. This crowd here, much like in New York City, not happy about CJ Parker as the champion with the means in which he did it. The fans wanted to see CJ Parker win the title, but they wanted to see it by him beating Angel Ortiz in competition with honor. There's no honor in the way CJ Parker won the title, and this crowd here calling him an a-hole to let him know that they do not respect him anymore. They don't respect legit CJ Parker. But he clearly doesn't care, as he is the man holding up the strap. He is the man who is the world's heavyweight champion. So now, folks, we will hear from legit CJ Parker. And he said that there was a fundamental flaw in his design that needed fixing, and Richard Hawkins was the man to fix it. He says that he was so blinded by honor and respect that it prevented someone as determined as him from winning the MPWF title. But Richard Hawkins opened his eyes at Clash of Champions. He says when he was not booked on episode 7, Hawkins reached out to him and said, "Is this what you want? Do you want to be the guy that challenges for the title once a year, has a good match, and never becomes the champion?" Well, CJ Parker has made that choice. Parker says that he wants to be the world champion. Hawkins told him to attack Rodriguez and take the hardcore title from him, and he did that. So that was all on the plan of Richard Hawkins. And there you have it, folks, the plan in tow by Richard Hawkins and CJ Parker. As soon as Eagle made the announcement that the matchup was a number one contendership match for Summer Slam, the plan went into effect. They got rid of Rodriguez. And they said, oh wow. Says fighting Ortiz was like controlling a dumb baby, easy. And now he is your world champion. Man, Ortiz is not the one to mess with, folks. He says that this is his MPWF now, his world title. He is no longer held back by the shackles of honor, and he has now reached his full potential. And if any wrestler in the back has a problem with it, there is nothing that anyone can do about it. Legit CJ Parker, the MPWF World Champion. Oh, wait a minute. You hear that in the speakers? That's the theme song of the former World Champion, Sub-Zero Angel Ramirez Ortiz, and he just arrived in the arena. Ortiz suffering his first loss here on YouTube on episode 10 to CJ Parker at the behest of him and Richard Hawkins, and now Ortiz making his way to the ring. Oh, he is focused. He has got laser vision as he is making his way to the ring. Folks, I don't like this, and I don't like this a damn bit for CJ Parker. Parker and Hawkins may have had a plan, but it may go bust for them now as Ortiz coming to the ring with a shirt that says expect bloodshed, and he wants it. Here we go. Ortiz, he ain't for talking. He ain't for negotiating. He's coming. Oh, CJ Parker gonna face him too. Oh my goodness, folks. It's about to go down. And Parker now. And Ortiz. Parker. Ortiz. Parker. Ortiz. Now we got to get referees and officials to break it up, folks. I don't know what's going to happen when it comes to the world title, as now Ortiz tried to unload on CJ Parker. It is a war. Who is the best man in the industry? Hawkins watching. And now Rodriguez. Rodriguez attacking. Richard Hawkins out of nowhere. Rodriguez from behind, taking out Richard Hawkins. Pandemonium here on episode 11. And now Rodriguez, brainbuster to Richard Hawkins. By God, folks, what is going to happen when it comes to the World Championship? Hawkins and Parker had a plan. But now Rodriguez and Ortiz have responded. Folks, things are heating up. Folks, what a series of events that we just witnessed before the break there. And how fitting was it that the Summer Slam commercial came on? I don't know what's going to happen when it pertains to the World Championship and that situation. Officials are trying to hold back CJ Parker and Ortiz as they're battling in the back still right now. Richard Hawkins just got taken out by Hunter Rodriguez. Folks, things are getting spicy here in the MPWF as we continue here with Cruiserweight Classic action. The winner of this matchup will meet the Cypher at New Blood Rising of the World Wrestling Future to compete in the semi-finals of the losers bracket. We've just found out that the leg of John Smith is in pretty bad shape thanks to the attack there by Monster Mash. Yeah, this is crazy. Like I said, we still have the main event for the Women's World Championship. Shane Carter's still here to be in action. You know, this is what the MPWF is. This is CAW Wrestling right here, folks. And now here we go, making his way to the ring, representing the Entourage, Fabulous, who has had a hell of a return back since joining the losers bracket here, fighting his way back up. You know, a lot of the fans haven't been happy with the way Fabulous has won some of his matches, but defeating the likes of Scorpion Zinda and Super Crazy to get to this point. Fabulous said before this tournament he had two things on his mind. It was to win the Cruiserweight Championship and to get retribution on Billy Ray Peterson. Well, right now he's still got one focus, and that is the Cruiserweight Championship, and I'm sure after he wins, it will be on Billy Ray Peterson next. And, you know, again, what's fitting about this point here of the tournament is that he is going one-on-one with Billy Ray Peterson's friend, Johnny Monday. And I know that Fabulous would love to eliminate Johnny Monday in the face of his rival, Billy Ray Peterson. So here we go. The losers bracket, 4th round, the final match of it. There's only 6 men left in this grueling Cruiserweight Classic tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Now Johnny Monday now. Irish whip sending him off the ropes here. Drop down, leapfrog here by Johnny Monday. And now, drop kick there. And now Johnny Monday. A man who, like I said before, a lot of the fans, you know, have not been used to Johnny Monday. Because he kind of joined the MPWF right on our later stages of the MPWF. But he himself has slowly started getting some traction here. A well-respected veteran of the MPWF. The last Cruiserweight champion before the title was vacated. He's looking to try and win that back there. Oh, he went high risk, but Fabulous saw it coming. And he's got one hell of a task here in this matchup, because not only is he wrestling Fabulous, but you have Gregory and Isaac of the Entourage on the outside of the ring, who no doubt will look to help their man leave tonight with the Cruiserweight Championship. Now look at this here. The referee's going to have to watch the Entourage on the outside of the ring as Fabulous leaving Johnny Monday on the outside, and Gregory and Isaac both coming towards him. And you know, Fabulous is one hell of a competitor, ladies and gentlemen. He has been very impressive thus far in the Cruiserweight Classic tournament. You know, Fabulous have an MMA background, a very versatile strike game that we've seen him utilize. Has that very explosive moonsault off the top rope, and there's that nice DDT. He quickly hooks the leg here, going for the cover. One. You know, Fabulous, a former Cruiserweight champion himself, also debuted. We saw the first promo package for Fabulous at Summer Slam of 2013 as we approached Summer Slam of 2021, and to become the undisputed Cruiserweight champion is exactly something that he would love to do. Picks Monday back up here. And, you know, again, you don't want to think too far ahead, but it's going to be a hell of a matchup. Whoever faces the Cypher at New Blood Rising in the semifinals of the losers bracket. Both of these men looking to try and win this match as quickly as possible, because the Cypher, there's no way he's not hurt after that suplex to the outside of the ring. And one of these men could take advantage of that if they could win this matchup quickly. Now driving a knee into the spine of Johnny Monday does Fabulous. And oh, what an uppercut there by Fabulous. And now Fabulous, oh, Monday saw it coming. And now Johnny Monday, oh, what a drop kick to the face of Fabulous. And oh my goodness, look at the way his body was crumpled up there. Monday now, oh, reversal there by Fabulous. Kick to the gut. Fabulous has him, net breaker. And oh, wow. Snapping that neck over the shoulder. And Fabulous now stomping away at Johnny Monday. Wonder if he's imagining Billy Ray Peterson as he beats down Monday. There's a leg drop. Fabulous now hooking the leg, going for the cover, trying to finish it. 1, 2, and no. Johnny Monday gets the shoulder up there. But Fabulous feeling himself in this matchup. Knows what the stakes are in this. If you lose here, you are out. There is no chance to become the undisputed Cruiserweight champion. As a reversal there by Johnny Monday. And now Monday. Oh, kick to the gut. Dropping Fabulous. Another kick to the leg here. Johnny Monday now with strikes. Trying to fight back here. And now Johnny Monday. Oh, sets the outside the ring right in front of Gregory and Isaac. And Fabulous telling them, no, 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 no. I don't want a disqualification here. If there's a disqualification, I will not move to the next round. And quickly throws Johnny Monday back inside the ring. But Monday trying to fight back here. Monday essentially is in a 3-on-1 handicap matchup in this contest, as he now puts Fabulous on the top rope. And now Monday has Fabulous up here. I know we've seen this a few times before. It doesn't happen often. Big time move here. Oh my goodness. And now look at that, Isaac distracting Johnny Monday. And that's exactly what we were talking about. And now Fabulous, German suplex with a bridge. Hooking it. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, no. Johnny Monday able to kick out here. Fabulous now picking Johnny Monday back up. Another punch. Another, oh, kick there, but I think he... Oh, wait, no, Johnny Monday reversed it. Crowd booing. And now Johnny Monday got him up, though. X-Plex. X-Plex, and he hits it. Going for the cover. This could be it. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Fabulous gets the shoulder up. That's what Johnny Monday needs. A quick move, a quick pinfall before Gregory and Isaac can cause a distraction. Johnny Monday now going to go to the top rope. Going to go high risk. Oh, he misses the leg drop. He misses. Oh, what a big boot by Fabulous. Fabulous with a big boot with those educated feet. And now he is signaling that this one will be all said and done. Look at that, Isaac now trying to distract him. And oh, wait. Sunset flip. Hooking for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, he got him. Johnny Monday with a pin. And Gregory Isaac just tried to get inside the ring. But were too late. They were too late. What a win here for Johnny Monday. And now he will move on to the semi-finals of the losers bracket. On episode 10, Johnny Monday said, I didn't get all the way to the semi-finals of the winners bracket to bow out now. I will get back to the semi-finals of the losers bracket and I will move on to reclaim what is mine, the Cruiserweight Championship. I was the last champion. I was never beaten to lose the title, and now I must claim it here in this tournament. Johnny Monday able to nullify the numbers advantage of the Entourage tonight with that quick roll-up. Folks, ain't nothing better than technique. That's what a roll-up is. A roll-up ain't a surprise. It's perfect technique. And Johnny Monday able to use it tonight. And Fabulous is beside himself as he has been eliminated from the Cruiserweight Classic. Huge win for Johnny Monday. And Baltimore is loving it. So there we see it, folks. Johnny Monday and the Cypher. The winner will move to the finals of the losers bracket, where they will face the loser of Craig David and Phoenix Oscuro. That matchup will take place at Summer Slam. But folks, look who is in the arena. The Avenger. I am very interested on hearing what the Avenger has to say later tonight. And there she is, folks. Her official debut on MPWF CAW Wrestling weekly episodic television. The Wolf Queen, Morgan Stone. She faced half of the competitors in the gauntlet matchup for the Money in the Bank briefcase at Bad Blood. One of the most impressive debuts we have ever seen in the MPWF. An attack by Carmen Carmichael got her eliminated, but she is here now to set her place in the women's division in the MPWF. And I believe Morgan Stone is going to be more than successful here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. What an ovation from Baltimore for the Wolf Queen. Everybody has anticipated seeing her in action once again. So here we go. We got the Super Saiyan against Morgan Stone here. And Morgan Stone, the Wolf Queen, is all about the business. As, oh, knee to the gut there by Morgan Stone and kick to the face. The Wolf Queen is looking to howl and set the world of the MPWF on fire. You have Serenity challenging Fae Bartlett for the Women's World Championship, which could change the face of the women's division. Something that is of high interest to Morgan Stone here tonight. Oh, what a forearm there by Morgan Stone. Dropping the Saiyan. And now she heads to the second rope here. And, oh, body splash. And now Morgan Stone sending her into the buckle. And Morgan Stone handspring clothesline. And oh folks, she could be setting up for the howl already. This one could be all said and done right away. And she's saying it's over. The Wolf Queen with the whoo! And she hits the howl off the top rope. Morgan Stone. 1, 2, 3. And that is all she wrote. Looking to etch her name in the women's division. And a successful victory here tonight for Morgan Stone. Absolute domination by the Wolf Queen. A big win here for her tonight, but once she starts to face some of the competitors in the women's division here, things are going to be a little bit more difficult for the Wolf Queen. Women like Justice Fitzgerald, Lil Beast, Serenity, Fae Bartlett, Angelina Peace, Kim Steele, Mrs. Money in the Bank, Austin Taylor. So many competitors, the Carmichaels. You know, where will Morgan Stone lie here? Will she be soon a contender for the championship? All weights remains to be seen here in the MPWF. I know, wait a minute, look at this. Carmen Carmichael attacking Morgan Stone from behind. What on earth does Carmen Carmichael want? And Carmella Carmichael coming into the ring here. We already saw on Metal that Carmen Carmichael set up a deal with Lil Beast to attack Justice Fitzgerald, and now the Carmichaels taking out Morgan Stone here. They are letting the world know that this is their division. It is nobody else's. You are either a simp or a fool. And oh wait, Justice Fitzgerald, who's had her problems with the Carmichaels, especially with the way she was eliminated in the Battle Royal. Justice Fitzgerald now coming to the aid of Morgan Stone. And, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who on earth is that? Who on earth is that? And Justice Fitzgerald looks like she's seen a ghost. Justice Fitzgerald staring face to face with this tall woman, and I don't know who she is. I know a Lil Beast attacking her from behind. Lil Beast attacking Justice Fitzgerald from behind as she came out here to save Morgan Stone, and now this woman picking her up, and oh, what a clothesline. And Lil Beast celebrating. And this must be the friend that Justice Fitzgerald, sorry, that Lil Beast was talking about when Carmen Carmichael paid her on Metal, but Justice Fitzgerald seemed like she knew who that woman was, and they have just laid her out tonight. But folks, on an upcoming episode of Metal, look at the main event. You need to make sure you tune into MPWF Metal, folks. Super Crazy will challenge Craig David, two legends of the game, battling out in the main event of MPWF 11 of Metal, folks. I cannot wait. Now, we're going to have to find out now if Justice Fitzgerald is okay. But, oh, wait a minute, folks. You know as soon as the Pantera starts up who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Avenger. Baltimore not responding well to the Avenger, especially with the assault he laid on main event Ryan Sparks on episode 10. The history between these two men has gone on for almost 10 years at this point here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. The Avenger returning to the MPWF for the first time since 2014 on episode 10 to attack his long-term rival, and now we will find out why the Avenger is targeting Ryan Sparks this many years later. The Avenger drinking in the booze from the MPWF fans. Now the Avenger grabbing the microphone, and let's hear what he has to say. And the Avenger not responding well to these fans at all. And And he's calling them all goofs. And calling them goofs for supporting Ryan Sparks for challenging for the world title. And the Avenger wondering what the company has come to, seeing that Ryan Sparks is now Mr. Money in the Bank. And he did. Deborah Dangerous, a former love interest of Ryan Sparks, the Avenger has settled down with her and they now have a family. The Avenger tries at any turn he can to embarrass Ryan Sparks. And the Avenger now questioning Ryan Sparks being in this situation. He won an entire gauntlet match to become Mr. Money in the Bank. And this is also something that's very true. The Avenger went to Japan with Yamasaki Yoshino where he was very successful. And the Avenger seems upset that the MPWF never called him back to the Major Japan Wrestling Federation. The Avenger says, make it make sense. I should be on top of the CAW Wrestling world. And he's blaming Ryan Sparks because he says that Joey Eagle says that they didn't need the Avenger because they have Ryan Sparks in the MPWF. And now look at this on the Titantron. And Ryan obviously not buying what the Avenger is saying here. Ryan Sparks saying the Avenger's been crazy impressive in Japan and the boys respect that. But the Avenger got up and ran when we left YouTube. He left the MPWF when we were no longer able to be seen by the entire world. Ryan Sparks saying that the Avenger took the easy money and bailed. And Ryan Sparks stayed and worked his ass off to earn this briefcase and earn Joey Eagle and these fans' respect, which is very true. And the Avenger saying he did what was best for his career and his family at the time. And he's a bad guy for that. He said that he deserved to be the main guy in the MPWF, but they wouldn't give him main guy money. And when he signed a new deal with the MPWF, he left everything he had built in Japan, but he couldn't get the money he wanted because the top guy was Ryan Sparks. The Avenger says every time he's on the verge of getting what he deserves, Ryan Sparks shows up and interrupts him, and he's had enough. And he was sick and tired of being overshadowed by Ryan Sparks. The Avenger believes episode 10 was supposed to be his moment, his return back, and instead people were talking about Ryan Sparks with the briefcase, and he hates Ryan Sparks, and he wants to destroy him. This is personal, folks. And Ryan Sparks says that the feeling is mutual. He is sick of his complaining, and Ryan Sparks says in order for him to win the world title, he needs to finally get rid of the Avenger, and he knows the perfect time to do it. And Ryan Sparks laying out the challenge for MPWF Summer Slam. The last time they faced each other was 8 years ago at Summer Slam in 2013, and Ryan Sparks is saying, let's run it back. Ryan versus the Avenger at SummerSlam. The Avenger says in his eyes, Ryan Sparks has already been exposed, but at SummerSlam, he will expose Ryan Sparks as a failure to the entire world. This is a very personal affair between these two men that will go down at SummerSlam. It is going to be a war between the Avenger and Ryan Sparks. Oh, look at this backstage. Here we are with Carmen Carmichael and Lil Beast. Just found out that woman's name is Six. And Carmen Carmichael's happy with her business deal. And Carmen Carmichael says she's going to add more money to Lil Beast's bank account because she wants Morgan Stone taken out as well. And it seems the Carmichaels are trying to pay their way to success here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. But here we go, folks. We have tag team competition coming up next here as Max Payne and Chase Stevens will take on Chris World Champ and Mason Gray. And here he is, after returning on episode 10, the Murder Man, Max Payne. A man that has learned patience. And oh wait, Chris World Champ now! Chris World Champ attacking Max Payne here. We were just about to discuss how Max Payne has learned patience and was going to wait until SummerSlam to exact revenge for everything that Chris World Champ has said about Max Payne's late brother Julius. But Chris World Champ attacking him from behind here. These two men will battle for the United States Championship, where nobody will be allowed to come to ringside. If they do, they will be fired and absolutely banned from the MPWF. And now Max Payne, not gonna, he may be patient, he may have learned some new skills, but there's no way he's letting Chris World Champ assault him here tonight. And oh, Chris World Champ fighting back. And oh my goodness, pop-up powerbomb on the floor there by the United States Champion. Chris World Champ in control of Max Payne. And now, oh man, sending Max Payne there into the ring area, the ringside barricade, I should say. And this is a premeditated, so we have a tag team matchup supposed to come up here next, folks. It's absolute pandemonium here tonight. And now, oh, Chris World Champ sending Max Payne there into the Titantron. And now Max Payne still fighting back though. There is a reason that Max Payne is called the Murder Man. And Chris World Champ may be murdered, not only here tonight, but at SummerSlam as well. And oh wait, kick to the gut. Chris World Champ now has Max Payne up for a power bomb. Oh wait, he's gonna power bomb here. And oh wait, don't do this. Don't do this. No. Oh my goodness, he just power bombed him off the stage. Oh god, he just power bombed him off the stage. Chris World Champ just power bombed Max Payne off the stage and has just sent a message to the challenger for the title. Chris Champ has just destroyed Max Payne, it seems. See what's going to happen now for the United States title match at SummerSlam. Max Payne just got powerbombed off the stage, folks. And I've just got word in my headset that the tag team matchup has now just become a singles match. It'll be Chase Stevens versus Mason Gray coming up here next, but what on earth? As Chase Stevens comes to the ring, we have medical personnel now checking out Max Payne. Who else is going to get hurt here tonight? Folks, I am lost for words. Chris World Champ with a premeditated assault just powerbombed Max Payne off the stage. As much as this crowd here is booing Mason Gray, I can't even get into focus to talk about how much of a son of a you-know-what Mason Gray is. Folks, I want to find out if Max Payne is okay. Chris World Champ may have found the keys to victory for the United States title match at SummerSlam. But this man, Max Payne, will also be competing at SummerSlam in a no-rules, no-holds-barred, no restrictions matchup against Joey Eagle. You know, there's a lot of history between these two men, Chase Stevens and Max Payne. Both of these men being members of the Syndicate. And Baltimore don't like Mason Gray at all. As again, we were supposed to have a tag team matchup, but that has changed now. Singles competition. You know, a lot on both of these men's minds as well. Chase Stevens his best friend CJ Parker is the world champion. We saw him say on Metal that, you know, CJ Parker has not spoken to him yet, and as far as I know, that has still happened here, even here on episode 11. Chase Stevens, like everybody else, wants to know why Parker joined Hawkins and why he hasn't spoken to Chase Stevens, but Chase Stevens is trying to pick up victories to also try and get his own career off here and challenge once again for the United States Championship. You know, Mason Gray, on the other hand, is dealing with Joey Eagle, who he will battle, as Mason Gray has this huge concocted plan to try and get the MPWF back to the Grays, which remains to be seen here. As I got German suplex there by Chase, as Mason Gray escaping to the outside the ring. You know, the first stage of Mason Gray's plan was to get Joey Eagle to get rid of his booking power. And the deal Joey Eagle made was that in order for him to be a booker in the MPWF, that he would not compete in matches. As soon as he agreed to compete in a match, he would give up that power. But after, for all intents and purposes, abducting Joey Eagle's not illegitimate son, I should say, his son, Christopher Eagle, who Mason Gray revealed to the world that we didn't know about, and is now, for all intents and purposes, broken up Joey Eagle's marriage, broken up his relationship with his son, Marcus Eagle, the one we did know about. And of course, when you become a home wrecker, somebody's going to want to fight. So Joey Eagle wants to fight Mason Gray. So the matchup at SummerSlam has been made. Now, the question that's on my mind that I wonder is what's Mason Gray's plan after that? Joey Eagle is still majority owner of the MPWF. So you've got him out of booking power, but what's your next plan? Which, you know, we're going to potentially find out here. As Chase Stevens is in trouble. Oh my gosh, I thought that was it. I think so did Mason Gray as well. Mason Gray got a lot of size, obviously, on Chase Stevens. You know, Mason Gray is no joke in the ring. Former world champion. You know, the son of Alfred Gray. Was given everything that money could buy. You know, even to the fact that back in the day, Alfred Gray pretended that Mason Gray wasn't his son so that people wouldn't sit there and believe that he was being handed everything in his career. The second longest reigning World Wrestling Future Champion as Chase Stevens grabs the rope after that powerbomb. He is absolutely smothering Chase Stevens in this matchup. You know, Mason Gray is, outside of a few matches, has not really had major aspirations of winning titles this season of the MPWF. His aspirations has been to get the company back to the Grays. As he always says, always bet on the Grays. As Chase Stevens now trying to fight back here, and a drop kick right to the face of Mason Gray. Chase Stevens now on the top rope. Chase Stevens going to go high, risk it on. Mason Gray able to move out the way. And now Gray rebounding off the ropes, and there's another right hand by Mason Gray. Using all that power and might over Chase Stevens. And now he's got him up here. Oh man, what a modified suplex that was. And you know, that's something else that you have to think about as well when he faces Joey Eagle at SummerSlam. Joey Eagle is fighting with a lot of passion, a lot of vigor. But Mason Gray is a full-time competitor. Joey Eagle hasn't had a matchup in years. You know, Joey Eagle is no longer in his prime. Mason Gray is in his physical prime here as Chase Stevens trying to work at that arm. He likes to use the chicken wing submission, trying to nullify and compromise the power of Mason Gray. And just as I mentioned it, Chase Stevens now with the chicken wing, trying to separate the shoulder and neck at the same time. I know Mason Gray using that power, sitting up and escaping. Oh wow, what a backbreaker by Mason Gray. What a backbreaker. And now Mason Gray, we're going to finish it off with perhaps his padded clothesline. No, Chase Stevens reversed it. Chase Stevens now trying to fight back here. And now Chase Stevens throwing back Mason Gray to the outside the ring. And now wait. Chase Stevens going to go high risk here. Chase Stevens rebounding. And now suicide dive throwing all of his weight on Mason Gray. Now Chase Stevens needs to throw him inside the ring and finish this match off here and now. If Chase Stevens can hook up Mason Gray for the vertebraker, he will be the winner of this contest. And now, whip now, Mason Gray hanging on though. Chase Stevens got him up here. Oh, using the second rope, a net breaker. Hook the leg, Chase Stevens, hook the leg. End this one here and now. Oh no, picking him up, vertebraker time. No, wait a minute, whip to the rope. Now what's he doing here? He's got Mason Gray and he's setting to put him up on the top rope here. This looks highly dangerous, folks. You've already seen some bad stuff happen on top rope. Chase Stevens has experienced that before. And there's a Frankensteiner off the top rope by Chase Stevens to Mason Gray as he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Mason Gray at the very last second getting the shoulder up. And now Chase. Vertebraker time perhaps. Oh no, reversal there by Mason Gray. And now Mason Gray, oh, throwing him into the buckle. Mason Gray got him. Oh wow, what a German suplex by Mason Gray. And now he's looking to finish him off here. Setting up for that clothesline. The crowd's booing because they know what's going to happen. And there's the clothesline from hell by Mason Gray. 2. And he's your winner. He is your winner. Great matchup here, folks, but a win for Mason Gray. Chase Stevens came very close in this matchup to securing the victory. But the power was too much on this night by Mason Gray. Look at the offense there by Chase Stevens, throwing caution to the wind. Beautiful Frankensteiner, but it wasn't enough. Mason Gray is very focused. The big man. Oh, wait a minute here. Wait a minute, this isn't necessary. Mason Gray now about to assault Chase Stevens here, folks. The matchup is already done, and I agree with Baltimore, Maryland. Look at this here now, attacking Chase Stevens. You already won with the clothesline. There's no need for this. Mason Gray now. Oh, he throws Chase Stevens right to the outside of the ring. Chase Stevens is in a world of trouble, folks. And now he's undoing the announce table. This is going to be bad here. Mason Gray obviously sending a message to Joey Eagle. Obviously letting him know what I could do to you at Summer Slam in a no holds barred, no rules, no restrictions matchup. And now, oh no, he's going to put him through the table. He's going to put through the table. Oh, wait a minute, you hear that music? That's the music of the owner of the MPWF, Joey Eagle. And Joey Eagle now on the stage. Mason Gray getting inside the ring and Joey Eagle running. Joey Eagle coming head first to Mason Gray. And Joey Eagle has had enough of Mason Gray's antics. Enough of his bullying. Enough of this man trying to force not only himself on everybody else, but also to ruin the career of Joey Eagle. Ruin his life. You know, it's one thing trying to attack a person's career, but to become a home wrecker, to ruin a man's family. That's what Mason Gray has done, and Joey Eagle beating him down for it. It's like Joey Eagle may not be in his prime anymore, but Joey Eagle is ready to fight. He is a man that is built on respect. And oh my word, Joey Eagle now grabbing the steel steps. And oh, Mason Gray though, fighting back, Like I said, Mason Gray is tough as well. And now Joe Eagle knocking him back down again. And now Mason Gray in trouble as Joe Eagle has the steel steps. And oh, he hits Mason Gray right in the skull with the steel steps. Joe Eagle might destroy him right here and now, folks. Joe Eagle ain't waiting to SummerSlam. Joe Eagle now kick to the gut. Eagle gonna go for the bloodline. Bloodline on Mason Gray. Joe Eagle now. Oh, he's still pounding away at him. The bloodline wasn't enough. The bloodline wasn't enough. Oh, wait a minute. Joe Eagle now looking to do some serious damage here. Joe Eagle now going underneath the ring, looking for more weapons. Mason Gray in trouble. Joe Eagle now sliding back into the ring. Oh, Mason Gray saying, Joey, wait. And Mason Gray saying, look at the Titantron. What the hell's on the Titantron? What's on the Titantron that Mason Gray's talking about? Well, what is this? What is this? Oh, for God's sakes, it's now Oddball of Monster Mash. And he has Joe Eagle's son, Christopher Eagle. Monster Masher everywhere tonight. And they've got his son again here and now. Oh, no. Joe Eagle wants to destroy Mason Gray, but he can't. And Mason Gray says he's not a son of a bitch, he's a son of a Gray. Mason Gray saying soon the MPWF will be where it belongs. Mason Gray saving himself tonight. Joey Eagle is going to want to kill Mason Gray at SummerSlam. Look at the green eyes of Joey Eagle. This is far from over. But we take a look at the matches that will take place at MPWF SummerSlam, folks. No host barred, no restrictions, no rules. Mason Gray versus Joey Eagle. We also want to thank Cleopatra for the theme song for MPWF SummerSlam Hometown. Check it out, it's an absolute banger. As well as we will see Shane Carter, the Legend Killer, and his problem solver Zeus will take on the Hall of Famer, the God of War Apollo, and the returning Helios Christ. The darkness returns to the MPWF once again. And we found out earlier tonight, the Avenger will face Ryan Sparks. The Avenger believes that Ryan Sparks is the reason that he could not get the money that he was seeking out. The Avenger became a big name in Japan, and he says that he should have been treated like a king returning to the MPWF, but instead that was given to Ryan Sparks. Folks, we gotta find out what the condition of Max Payne is as he was powerbomb off the stage tonight. But he will battle Chris Marchant for the United States Championship, where nobody will be allowed to interfere, folks. As well as Craig David will meet Phoenix Oscuro in the Winners Bracket Finals at MPWF SummerSlam. All of this and more, so many more matches still to come, still to be announced for MPWF SummerSlam. Folks, this may be the best quick preview in MPWF history. And that's not even capping, like that's legit. SummerSlam has the potential to be the best we've ever seen. But here we go with our next matchup as Billy Ray Peterson will battle the Legend Killer, Shane Carter. Billy Ray Peterson picked up a very impressive victory on episode 10. But he's a man that's trying to find footing for himself, trying to find a place for himself on the SummerSlam card, trying to find a place for himself here in the MPWF. The hardcore icon perhaps may look for the hardcore championship, or perhaps he may be looking to become the next contender for the United States Championship. A victory over Shane Carter may even bump him up to perhaps challenge for the world title. There he is, the legend killer. Shane Carter may have bitten off more than he can chew when he started this feud with Apollo, the God of War. He has this man who is about to show up on the stage here, the problem solver Zeus. On episode 9, Zeus superplexed Apollo to the depths of hell where they completely shattered the ring. But the darkness will return at MPWF Summer Slam. We found out at Bad Blood that Helios Christ is Apollo's partner, and these 4 men will go to war in one epic battle on the biggest party of the summer. Shane Carter very confident, the self-proclaimed Legends champion, the man who will defeat every legend in the MPWF and then achieve what he believes is his right, his birthright, the MPWF World Championship. Tonight, he will battle Billy Ray Peterson. Billy Ray knows how big this matchup is against a top-level competitor like Shane Carter, the size of Zeus. So here we go, folks. And wait a minute. Shane Carter saying, hold up. What on earth is this? Shane Carter saying to Billy Ray Peterson that you can face me if you beat Zeus. How on earth did we come to this? And oh my goodness, Billy Ray Peterson now has to battle Zeus. Here we go. I mean, Billy Ray Peterson ain't want to shy away from a fight, but Zeus is known. I mean, I wouldn't even call him a man. He's a monster, a destroyer. And oh my goodness, Shane Carter on the outside of the ring, saving himself perhaps for SummerSlam. And oh no, Zeus now. Look at this, throwing Billy Ray Peterson. Billy Ray Peterson in a world of trouble here. Zeus has had 1 match so far in the MPWF, and it was against the God of War Apollo, and he almost broke him. Look at the athleticism of Zeus there with that drop kick. And now the hardcore icon has to try and fight Zeus in this matchup. Oh, look at Zeus. Now whip to the ropes. Billy Ray Peterson. Oh wow, what a left hook that was. But Billy Ray Peterson not afraid to fight. Fighting back here. If he's going to go down, he's going to go down swinging in this matchup. And now Zeus, oh my goodness, look at the power of Zeus. And now pressing Billy Ray Peterson above his head. And now, oh gosh, look at this again. Oh wait, Billy Ray Peterson fighting back, reversing this time. And now STO knocking him down. Let's go, Billy Ray. This is what you need, BRP here. And Billy Ray Peterson now with a body splash into the corner. And now, I don't know if he's going to be able to hit that screwdriver like pile driver he does, but if he does, if he can hit Zeus with that, Billy Ray Peterson for the World Championship. Oh no. A Uranagi there by Zeus. And now Zeus has Billy Ray Peterson up, and now look at this. Choking the life out of Billy Ray Peterson does Zeus. And oh wow, just disposing of him. Referee was about to call the submission, and Zeus let go before it could happen. And Billy Ray Peterson slowly getting to his feet. Zeus now, end of days. And that is all she wrote, folks. 1, 2, 3. It's dominance by Zeus. Zeus had choked out Billy Ray Peterson there, and Zeus told the ref, don't call it yet. And who are you to argue with that man right there in the ring? I can see why Shane Carter is wholly confident in that man right there backing him in this matchup with Apollo and Helios Christ at SummerSlam. But what Shane Carter pulled here was absolutely wrong, folks. And now Shane Carter about to speak again. And we did see it, Shane Carter. We saw exactly what Zeus is capable of that matchup tonight. And Shane Carter saying that they are the best duo in CAW today, and there is nobody that can touch them. And Shane Carter saying that he ain't afraid of the dark. Being afraid of the dark is for children. They are legend killers, and they will eradicate them, and then they will rule the MPWF. Well, we'll have to see how that is. Oh, come on. Shane Carter playing games with the darkness here tonight. Shane Carter saying the darkness is a myth. He said, where's Helios Christ tonight, huh? Why did he interrupt me tonight? Shane Carter saying that they don't want to be humiliated tonight and at SummerSlam. Shane Carter may be barking up a tree that he can't get down from, folks. He says when SummerSlam is done, you will call Shane Carter the Legends Champion, the Legends Killer, the God of War, and the Lord of Darkness. This is Shane Carter's world, and you are all living in it. Folks, I think Shane Carter needs to go back in the past and take a look at what Helios Christ has done to men who have opposed him. But here we are backstage with the women's champion, Fae Bartlett. And Fae Bartlett not happy that everybody's talking about Serenity instead of her, and it's her first main event here in the MPWF. She says, do not disrespect me. Serenity had the best night of her life on episode 10. But that ends here tonight with Fae Bartlett. Fae Bartlett still looking past Serenity, looking for the Hell in a Cell matchup with Angelina Peace that will take place at SummerSlam. The question is, will Fae Bartlett walk into that matchup as the Women's World Champion? We are about to find out next, because ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event. This is a moment that Serenity has been waiting for her entire life. Not just professional life, her entire life. The main event here tonight, an opportunity at the Women's World Championship. She has manifested it since we've debuted back here on YouTube for this season of the MPWF. And here, after winning a 6-woman over-the-top Battle Royal matchup, she, as the ultimate underdog, can leave tonight with the Women's World Championship. What an ovation tonight from Baltimore, Maryland for Serenity. But it won't be easy, folks. Fairy tales do not happen for everyone. Here she comes. The reigning and defending MPWF Women's World Champion, the big money player, Fae Bartlett. What she did at Bad Blood to Angelina Peace was despicable, concussing her, setting her up for a Hell in a Cell matchup with Angelina Peace at Summer Slam. The question everybody wants to know is, will the Women's World Championship be on the line? Fae Bartlett says that she will leave here tonight with the title and end the career of Angelina Peace at Summer Slam. What she cannot do tonight is underestimate the challenger, Serenity. And that's what it's all about. The richest prize in the women's division of the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. So here we go, folks. Main event time. Serenity is G'd up for this. This does not happen often, folks. Anytime you get a chance to compete for the world title, you do not want to take, to not take advantage of that situation. Fae Bartlett has been here plenty of times before. We talked about in the entrance the despicable actions that she displayed at Bad Blood. Fae Bartlett is one of the best in the world today. There's no doubt about that. That's why she has the belt, despite how she behaves. This really is a David versus Goliath situation in this matchup. But this is CAW Wrestling, baby. David wins a lot. We can see an upset here, as Serenity letting Fae Bartlett know that she is not to be underestimated. And Fae Bartlett still not treating Serenity like she is her equal in this matchup. So here we go, collar elbow tie up. Main event time. I mean, you saw what happened at the end of our main event on episode 10. We crowned a brand new MPWF World Champion of the men's division. Will we crown a new MPWF World Champion of the women's division? Now Serenity trying to work at Fae Bartlett. And again, you have the experience, the wrestling acumen. All goes towards Fae Bartlett. All points towards her domination in this matchup. But Serenity has a lot of tenacity, a lot of heart, a lot of passion. She's been embroiled in a war with Little Beast for weeks. But like we've said, it's what it's done has showed you how tough Serenity can be. Building her for this moment as Fae Bartlett dropping an elbow right to the back of the head. Now wrenching back on that headlock here. My voice is going, folks. The action has been incredible for episode 11 of the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. And now Serenity catching her here. Sidewalk slam. Nice move there by Serenity. That's what she needs to do. Stay on top of Fae Bartlett. Stay composed. Stay focused. Because Fae Bartlett will be focused, folks. Don't get it twisted. Fae Bartlett is looking past Serenity because she believes that she is so much better in the ring than Serenity is. Not from the fact that she's, passing by potential talent in the ring. There was at one point in Fae Bartlett's career, she was in the very same position that Serenity is. Now, face first then. Fae Bartlett is chasing the ghosts of legends past, like Angelina Peace, to prove that the modern day division is just as good in the MPWF as Serenity sends Fae Bartlett to the outside the ring. She's not ready to give up her role here to the future in females like Serenity. But like I said, looming for Fae Bartlett, whether she wins this match or not, she'll be inside Hell in a Cell with Angelina Peace at Summer Slam. The very first women's Hell in a Cell match in MPWF history will take place on the biggest party of the summer. And when Angelina Peace returns, after being concussed, after dealing with Fae Bartlett and her actions, she will be ready to take advantage. As we have to watch out here, because this match may end on count out. As we're in an 8 count, Serenity having to get back inside the ring. She just does, just before the count goes out. Nice kick to the back there by Fae Bartlett. Fae Bartlett quickly going to the cover here. This could be, Serenity kicking out. Oh, man. Disrespectful by Fae Bartlett. Absolutely disrespectful by the women's champion. That's what she thinks of Serenity, folks. And now, oh, nice suplex there, body slam there, T-bone. 2. Oh. Or Michinoku drive, you can take it away, you see, have it the way you want it. Late night commentary is getting to DJ Johnny Feelgood. Can't even say my own name right. But it's okay, because the MPWF is here. We are live. We are so close to SummerSlam. We are here with our main event for the Women's World Championship. And Serenity is getting the beat down by the Women's Champion Fae Bartlett right now. But Serenity showing some more of that tenacity. Fighting back here. And now, oh, front face bulldog there by Serenity. Trying to will herself to win this matchup here now. Irish whip to Fae Bartlett. What a kick to the face there by Serenity. And now sending the champion into the buckle. And oh, elbow to the knee. You know that the roof will blow off this joint if Serenity can win here tonight. And a nice backbreaker there by Fae Bartlett. Now, oh, another disrespectful kick to the midsection. And now going for the Boston Crab here. I'm going to look to make Serenity tap out. Fae Bartlett has this move cinched in tight. Serenity trying to get to the ropes, but look at the way Fae Bartlett is shifting the hips, shifting the feet to prevent Serenity from getting towards the ropes. Fae Bartlett is looking to end this one right here, right now. But Serenity will not give up. She will not quit. Serenity is still fighting in this matchup. She refuses to tap out. She refuses to let go of this opportunity tonight. As now, try as she will, Fae Bartlett trying to turn around. Is Serenity able to fight out? And Fae Bartlett immediately rolled to the outside of the ring to create that space. And now, oh my goodness! Serenity went high risk with a crossbody. And Fae Bartlett knocking her out of the sky. And now right into the announce table. And now, oh, Serenity face first on the front of that table. And now, oh my goodness. Oh, come on now. Fae Bartlett undoing the table. Must have taken offense to Serenity escaping the Boston Crab. At a 6 count. And Fae Bartlett not even waiting this time. And oh wait, oh, Serenity reversals with a kick to the gut. Serenity now, Northern Light suplex on the floor to the champion. Serenity now throwing Fae Bartlett back inside the ring. Serenity headed to the top rope here. Serenity now trying to change the momentum of this matchup. Going high risk, there's a double foot stomp and she nails it. Double foot stomp by the challenger. She hooks a leg, goes for the cover. 2 and 3. No, Fae Bartlett gets the shoulder up. All right, you got to stay focused now, Serenity. You got to stay focused. You start to get the momentum back to your side here. Serenity sending Fae Bartlett to the buckle. And now, oh, look at this here. Going to put the champion on the top rope in that precarious position. Oh, what a right hand there by Serenity. Serenity pulling out all the stops here tonight. Serenity now going to go for a superplex and she hits it. Superplex off the top rope to Fae Bartlett. Serenity now going to hook the leg, trying to go for the cover again. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Fae Bartlett just getting the shoulder up and sitting up to let the referee know that she's still in this matchup. And now, oh, kick to the gut there by Fae Bartlett. Second kick, and here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. The French kiss by the women's champion. French kiss by Fae Bartlett, and that is it. 1. Good job, Serenity. No! Serenity kicked out. Serenity kicked out, confirmed by the official. And now Fae Bartlett sticking her foot in the face of Serenity. Baltimore popped, and Serenity was able to kick out. And this matchup still continues. Serenity not down and out yet. kicking out the finisher of Fae Bartlett, and now the champion is frustrated. Serenity says, do not underestimate her. This is her night. And now, knocking her off the apron again. The underdog, with all the fight, all the willpower in the world. And now, reverse again, kick to the gut by Serenity. Serenity now throwing Fae Bartlett to the announce table. Oh, wait a minute. Serenity turning the momentum around, and this would be a big time momentum changer if Serenity could drop the champion, got her up on her shoulders, and flapjack through the table. Serenity putting Fae Bartlett through the announce table here with the flapjack. High impact offense there by Serenity. What she needs to do now is grab the champion, throw her inside the ring, hook the leg, go for the cover, and win the title. You can feel the momentum shifting. You can feel the momentum changing. And Serenity slowly throwing her inside the ring. That is dead weight as she was flapjacked through the announce table. Serenity now hooking the leg here to go for the cover. 1, 2, 3, no! Close. Close for Serenity. And Serenity trying to fire herself back up here. Serenity now with a shot to Fae Bartlett and an elbow this time. And now watching her in here. Irish whip reversed by Fae Bartlett. Serenity in the buckle. No, Fae Bartlett misses. Serenity now with a boot to the face. Serenity has all the momentum on her side. Off the top rope, and there's a crossbody by Serenity. Hooking the leg here. Go for the cover again. And for God's sakes, we've got ourselves a glitch. The referee glitching into the ropes. Serenity might have had the championship right there and then. Serenity now got her up. Northern Light suplex there on Fae Bartlett. 1, 2, 3. No. A bad break for Serenity. But she has to keep on top of the champion, which is what she's doing here tonight. Your main event. Fae Bartlett now in trouble. Referee checking on Fae Bartlett. It's a lot of offense that she sustained there. She may have been concussed by going through that table. She played possum. Uppercut by Fae Bartlett. There's a kick to the face. The champion resorting to playing possum on Serenity. 2. No, Serenity kicked out again. And Fae Bartlett frustrated. Serenity kicking out one more time here. She will not stop until she wins the women's title. And now irate by Serenity. Oh my lord, what a kick. What a kick by Serenity. Got her again here. This could be it. 2 and 3. Oh man. And Serenity immediately trying to stay on top of the champion. Heading back to the top rope. Serenity now going to go high risk there. Double foots up again. But Fae Bartlett moving out the way. Kick to the gut here. And wait a minute. The second French kiss by the women's champion. 2 French kisses to Serenity. Got the cover. 2, 3. Fae Bartlett retains. What a main event for the MPWF Women's Championship. And it certainly was not easy for the champion Fae Bartlett. One hell of a matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Serenity gave it everything that she had, everything she, by God, had in this matchup. But 2 French kisses will beat the best of them. Right there, I think she might have had Fae Bartlett pinned after that flapjack, where she sustained too much damage during the matchup to throw her in the ring quick enough. Baltimore was preparing themselves for a new champion, but it did not happen tonight. What an episode of the MPWF it's been. And Fae Bartlett will defend the Women's Championship against Angelina Peace inside of Hell in a Cell at Summer Slam. You can see the carnage at ringside from this matchup. The crowd here not happy that Fae Bartlett retained tonight, but she's the big money player. She's proving to the world that she's still the best. But wait a minute. That's the music of the challenger for the women's title at SummerSlam, Angelina Peace. And there she is. Angelina Peace is back. She is returned to the MPWF. Angelina Peace returned and focused. Angelina Peace heading straight to the ringside area for Fae Bartlett. Fae Bartlett assaulted her multiple times, concussed her at Bad Blood, and now here we go. Peace and Bartlett going to compete in Hell in a Cell at Summer Slam, and Angelina Peace trying to get retribution of Fae Bartlett, bailing to the outside of the ring. She wants no piece of Angelina, no piece of Angelina Peace at all, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a war. Hell in a Cell at Summer Slam. And Angelina Peace now picking up the MPWF Women's World Championship. Will this be what we see at the end of SummerSlam? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 11. Angelina Peace's return. My name's DJ Johnny Feelgood. I'm signing out. Good night, folks.